friends, welcome back to my channel English with Anita. In today's video, I'm gonna talk that how anyone can become a fluent speaker, and especially this video is going to be very helpful for the beginner or any learner. If they are serious learner, if they really want to become a fluent speaker without spending their money, without spending their time, you know what, if we don't know the right strategy, so we are just wandering here and there, okay, and we will wander here and there, and fluency will be far away from us. That is why stay tuned this video. I'm gonna tell you one by one that how you can become a fluent speaker fast way, my friend. First of all, I tell these things uh, in my every videos. I am going to suggest you one channel. I know that you are not going to listen, you are not going to understand that person English. However, if you listen, you will improve a lot. What happened in my beginning day? I was fortunate enough, I got that person. I got that channel, and then I started following his step. He is a foreign person. And see, I was beginner and I could not understand everything. जब मैं बिगनर थी तो मैंने जो चैनल देखना शुरू किया था तो मैं पूरा 100% नहीं समझ पाती थी. मैं केवल 30% 60% ही समझ पाती थी. And then afterward I started watching that person video and I started getting everything. Okay, but not immediately, but that person really motivated me a lot, and he made me, I can say that, learn this language. So before I tell you that channel name, that person name, I must say that you have to listen a lot. And the channel which I am going to suggest you, you need to listen that person, and then you will see yourself that you people, what we say, usually we say that, well, I can't understand any native speaker. But my friend, the channel which I am going to suggest you, he is a native speaker. He speaks very clearly, and I know that you are talented enough that you are going to understand his English. Okay, and now you are doubting on yourself that no, I can't understand any native speaker. But after listening that native speaker, you are going to feel proud on yourself little bit that okay, really I can understand, and it can motivate you. What happened, हम बिगनर, जब हम अपने बिगनिंग जोन में होते हैं और जब हम अपना लाइक लैंग्वेज लर्निंग शुरू करते हैं तो बार बार हम डीमोटिवेट फील करते हैं, जब हमको पता नहीं चलता है कि हम इम्प्रूव कर रहे हैं कि नहीं. When we don't know that we are improving or not, in that case what happened, we feel demotivated. And you may have some desire, you may have some expectation, and if your expectation get fulfilled, you will be happy. I know this one. So we have a kind of we feel that okay, I can understand one native speaker and I can't understand any fluent speaker or any, I can say that, foreigner speaker, native speaker. But my friend, if you start understanding, you will have you will get motivated. Okay, I can understand that person. It means that my listening capacity, my listening understanding has implemented. It has, you started understanding better way than compared to earlier. Because जब हम अपने बिगनिंग स्टेज में होते तो हम तो अपने लाइक नेट व्हाट वी कॉल इंडियन स्पीकर को ही नहीं समझ पाते हैं, तो नेटिव स्पीकर को कैसे समझेंगे. लेकिन जिस तरह से वो समझाता है, द वे ही makes us understand, you are going to fall in love with the way he teaches. Okay, so I will tell you the channel name after, not after, I must say that before this session ends I want to tell you. But first of all, you have to listen him and then follow whatever he is telling. I really followed that person, genuinely I'm telling to you, because earlier I was just wandering here and there, and I used to listen that like translating some sentences, and reading book also I started just because of that person, because he told that you can practice by your own self. So see, first of all, you have to listen, and you need to listen native speaker also, just like if you can understand then. But I think that damn sure I can guarantee you that you are going to understand. Okay, so you just listen that the channel which I'm going to suggest you. And second thing, read. How you have to read? Out loudly. You know, my friend, when I was in my beginning day, I took 6 months to complete one book, but now I take less than 1 month, 1 month to complete one book. Okay, so we are beginner in not only speaking but also in reading, in listening. Do you know this one? We think that we are beginner in speaking only, but no, this is our fault. We are beginner in listening, because if we can listen and like, let's suppose I'm listening and I can understand each and everything, then the day is not so far when I'm going to speak also. But what happened when we go for listening? We can't understand each and everything. Why? Because we are beginner in this language. So if you start understanding the way they are speaking, the way people speak, and the way I'm speaking as well, so you should consider, okay, your listening will get better day by day. So listen every day without dropping your listening practice. You know, practice means not only speaking practice, but practice means listening practice, reading practice, speaking practice, and moreover, if you can, then grammar practice also, because we don't have environment. That is why we need to practice grammar also. I listened so many person and I tried also, because I am a person who likes to experiment things. So I had curiosity. So when firstly I listened that grammar is important, I started learning grammar. Again I listened that grammar is not important, I left learning grammar. And then I started feeling the consequences, that I started making a lot of mistake without grammar. And then again I myself thought that no, grammar is important, and then I started learning grammar also. Okay, so we should have our own experience. What other people are telling, yeah, it's okay, go and have your own experience. If you feel that listening is really improving, but yeah, something is crystal clear, that like crystal, what we call that, it is clear that you need to do something, you need to follow some aspects of this language, and something you can make your own, you can make your own strategy. Let's suppose if I say that learning grammar is good, yes, it is okay, but for some person, some of them, they tell that those who have environment, they tell no, no, learning grammar is not important. So for them I can't tell, because everyone has their own way. But for me, I think that listening, it played vital role, because I started listening that native speaker. And in my beginning day, you won't believe that I could not understand even 30% also when I was beginner. But thank God I kept listening, and now I can understand, I think 30%, 90% as well to the native speaker if they are speaking. Okay, 80% and 90% I can understand. So in your case also, you have to listen. Doesn't matter, if you can listen native speaker, it would be very very amazing. Just try to listen. So I know that you have been waiting for listening the channel name, which I have been watching for a few years. So the channel name is effortless English, and the person name is Eze Hog. Okay, I have been listening, he is a native speaker, and I have been listening him since I started learning this language, when I could not even understand. And how I started listening, my friend, you know, the way I'm speaking fast way, I could not understand. If someone was speaking fast way, I would repeat same kinds of like if I used to listen one thing, there is one video, I would listen 5 times and 10 times. Okay, then I could understand. First time 15%, and then 30%, then 40, 50, like that, and then I started understanding, and now I can understand. So you have to listen this way. You know, if you are thinking that first time you are not able to understand, then you are going to give up on it, you are going to quit. No, it's not the right idea. You need to keep listening. First time you are not listening, be like, commit yourself. Okay, unless unless I understand, I'm not going to leave listening the same kinds of podcasts, listening the same kinds of videos. Okay, watch again and again, listen again and again. Then, and one more thing also, let's suppose something they are playing and it is written in subtitle. So try to pause your video and then repeat that sentences if you are too much beginner. अगर आप बहुत बिगिनर हो तो आप क्या करो, कोई वीडियो अगर आप देख रहे हैं तो उसको पोज करिए एंड देन आफ्टरवर्ड try to read those lines. Okay, the way they were speaking, you have to speak. I know that you are not going to sound actually like them, however you can speak at least the way you can. Okay, and my friend, I have been following that channel, that effortless English, since I started learning English, and really that channel and that person helped me tremendously. Just because of him, I inculcated one habit, reading habit. Okay, and I started reading. And see, I now earlier when I listened that reading book, so being a Hindi medium student, reading English to English book, it was not easy task, my friend. You know, it was hard nut to crack for me. And what I did, I read one book 5 times. Okay, you won't believe, I read one book, I had that much of patience. That is why patience matter a lot. If you have patience, then you can become a fluent speaker and you can achieve not only fluency but also so many things in your life. Okay, so read one book if you are not able to understand in your beginning day. अगर आप अपने beginning day में कोई चीज़ पढ़ रहे हैं, अंडरस्टैंड नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो उसको अगेन एंड अगेन रीड करने की कोशिश करिए. ओके, एंड ट्राई टू डू हार्ड वर्क. वाई आर यू श्रिंकिंग योर सेल्फ? आप अपना जी क्यों चुराना चाहते हो हार्ड वर्क से? यू नो, इफ़ यू वांट बिकम more fluent and better than other people, you have to go the extra mile. You know, if someone is giving 1 hour and you want to become better than them, so you have to give 1 hour 10 minutes, you know, 10 minutes extra more than them, then you can become a fluent speaker. So listen a lot. It doesn't matter native speaker or Indian speaker. Second thing, as I told you that you are beginner, like we are beginner not only in speaking but also in reading, in listening, and then in speaking also, and in grammar also we are beginner, because I can say that in our college we are taught tenses and some modals also, but some most of them we forget. Okay, so we are beginner in not only speaking but also in listening, in reading. But my friend, try to put extra hard work from your side if you want to become more fluent and better than your friends and with whom you practice. You know, my friend, really I didn't have idea that how to learn this language, and it was my big dream to become a fluent speaker. And now my hard work has started paying me off, that I started speaking, but not so fluently. However, I can at least convey my message. Moreover, I can understand native speaker also, and I am so happy. You know, you need to motivate yourself on the regular basis, because no one will motivate you. A lot of people are ready to pull yourself back, to pull your leg back. Okay, that just like by negotiating you, by telling you that you are not a well speaker, you are making mistake here, you are making mistake there. No, you have to give energy to yourself that no, let them say that I'm not a well speaker, however I have to put effort from my side if it's possible. Then my friend, you will see the drastic change in your speaking, and not only speaking but also listening and reading and learning grammar also. What happened in my beginning day, I can remember that when I had started learning this language, so I was thinking what doesn't mean modal, because I was zero in English. In my college, I used to, you know, rattamar type. I just used to write my examination like that. But afterward, I came to know modals, that like earlier I was aware in my school time. I was aware of few modals like can, shall, and such kinds of. But later on, I came to know how to use have, would have, could have, and these kinds of modals. So I was beginner in that one also. So do this all things, work on every aspects, and then the day is not so far when you are going to speak this language very fluently. But my friend, patience matter a lot. You need to have patience, and you every day you will be exhausted that and frustrated also, that why I'm not able to speak this language fluently. Other people, they can understand better than me. I know that you are going to compare yourself. However, you are the person, you have to motivate yourself every end of the day that okay, let's suppose earlier I would say, Anita, you are a well speaker, and people would say me that, oh, you are making mistake here and there. But at least end of the day I would give energy to myself, I would motivate to myself, no, I'll become a fluent speaker, and now I can speak. So you can speak too, my friend. And I hope you liked my video. If you, then please like, share, subscribe. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.